Welcome to another episode of Bleav in Falcons. As always, I'm your host, Ovie Mughelli. Got my co-host, Michael Turner. And, for once, I can say I'm better than Mike. I say it quite often, but I changed my background. I wanted to talk about all the Pro Bowls and the game balls and all the fancy autographs I had. I figured I had to upgrade just so we could, stay at that high level. But Mike doesn't need to upgrade because Mike has things that I don't have, or he has things that he's doing that's really impressive. One of them is, Mike, you're finally on social media. That is, worth a round of applause. Michael Turner on social media. Let me make sure I got the correct link. I believe it is Mike Burner 33 at Mike MikeBurner 33, and it really is him. It's the greatest first message ever. Yep, it's me, Michael Burner Turner. I'm late to the game, but I'm finally on social media. Need some recs on the best follows here. Definitely that was Mike and not an admin who did that. So now that you guys know that it is at Mike on Twitter, please follow him and like him and help him in this journey. Feel free to throw some memes, make fun of him, and all the good things that we do on social media. And your IG, Mike, which you finally have, and there's no post yet, of course, but we'll get back to the IG. Mike at Mike Burner Turner. So Twitter is Mike 33. So Mike Burner 33, and IG is at Mike Burner Turner. We'll give you the details later on. But Mike, hey, glad to have you on social media. So now finally. Trash. You can talk trash to all of these opposing fans who think that the Falcons are done, think that the Falcons are overrated. I think the Falcons are going to Falcon, as they say, because we were 3-0, man. Seahawks were 0-3, and we were on a collision course for greatness, and we crashed. The collision was bad, but the Bucs are coming on, man. So we have a chance to get some redemption and do things the right way. How you feel about this game?
Well, first I'm going to say thank you for promoting my social media. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for doing that. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I'm looking forward to all the jokes and all the trash talking that's about to happen. But, but moving on to the game. I haven't, man, it's hard. It's hard to win in Tampa, man. Hard to win in Tampa. That's a tough place to play. But I got faith in our guys that's going to go down there and get the job done. They're banged up. We're a little bit banged up too as well, but their injuries are big. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans being out, those are big injuries, man. And I hope that we don't come in there lackadaisical and go in there and just take care of business.
Yeah, big is understatement. As far as Chris Godwin, as far as Mike Evans, those two guys were handling their business. Last game, they were the offense. They were guys who were making plays when they needed it, third down, and to have them out is, frankly, that's a win for us. Like, that is something that you never want anybody to be injured, but to not have to cover those guys gives us a much better chance to win this game. But there are some defensive guys who are coming back. Antoine Whitfield, who wasn't there last game. We have a couple of defensive rushers coming back. And so I am hoping that they don't change the offensive performance we had last time, because if we can do anything close to what we did before, 500 yards from old Kirko. It was that the mojo, man. We had all that momentum at Cardell Hodge play at the very end where he caught that ball and took it up, and everybody's just trying to close in on him, but they couldn't get him. Chef's kiss. It was beautiful. It had everybody geeked. Everyone was so excited. Everyone wanted to really believe in these Falcons. But now things have changed. Now it's about, can we punch back? Can we really make the adjustments, make the changes, and become a team that when we get knocked down, we're not knocked out. We're not, I think, so far gone to where we can't establish ourselves as a team that knows how to adjust in these situations. And we talked about last game regarding the veterans on the team that understand the importance of learning from your mistakes, but not staying in that space where you're feeling sorry for yourself, or you're so angry, or you can't figure out how to move forward, because we got to move forward. This game is huge. It's going to be a lot bigger at the end of the season, as far as a tiebreaker, as far as giving us like a 2-game lead in the division. And after watching the Saints, do great at the beginning of the season, then flounder off in the last couple of games. The Bucs is it. Panthers are nowhere to be found. So the Bucs is it. We beat the Bucs. If we can pass the Bucs, we can establish our dominance 2-0 over the Bucs. We're in a really good spot to get to these playoffs we've been talking about for all darn season.
Right. And you missed one key element of this game. This is the battle for first place. This battle for first place. It's going to establish first place for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, like you said, go get some separation between the two teams. We've been going back and forth neck and neck. But, so this is the game. And it's hard to beat a team twice in a season, man. I don't know how many times we swept the, the Bucs or anything about that while we was playing. They probably was terrible when we was playing them. Like
they had years. It was back and forth, man. Because there were years where the Bucs gave us fits, and years where we just steamrolled them. And I was confused that that's why some of these guys were in the NFL.
Right, right. So we gonna see what we got Sunday, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. I want to see how we bounce back. Division game. We on the road. Sunday afternoon. Let's go get it. Let's go get it, boys.
Absolutely. Let's go get it. Before we do that, let's give our sponsor some love. You got to love Bet Online. And basketball fans, it's that time of year again because the NBA is back, and Mike and I's favorite sport if we were taller. From the opening tip-off to buzzer beaters, Bet Online has you covered with the best odds, biggest promotions, and live in-game betting on all your favorite teams. This season, every game matters. BetOnline has every stat, matchup, breakdown, and live odds to bet on during the game. And it's not just the NBA. We know that. BetOnline has odds on everything from football, MLB, playoffs, NHL, to political props. You want to go Trump? You want to go Kamala? Hey, go crazy. Head to the website today to get in on the action with America's most trusted site for online wagering. BetOnline, the game starts here, Michael Turner. But when it comes to the game, again, versus the Falcons, our Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, what are some of the keys to victory? Because we saw Kirk with the 500 yards, but should we try to balance this out a little bit more? Should we get Bijan, who last game, we are Tower Algier fans, Bijan last game established that, hey, I still got this magic. He got that black boy magic to where he can do whatever he wants to, when he wants to, put his foot in the dirt and gone.
Right.
Should we focus on that, or does Vita Vea's 500-pound behind make it to where we don't need to put our head up against a brick wall because it just may not be the game for us to run the ball?
I mean, I think they're going to adjust. The Bucs are. They're not going to let 500 yards in the air again. Well, I hope they do let us do that. But I won't expect that. I won't expect no air show like that again. But we need to get Bijan and Tyler Algier rolling. You know what I'm saying? We had Bijan last week get to close to 100 yards, I believe, or maybe just got a little bit over 100.
And 40 passing, 40 catching the ball.
Right, yeah. But you know what I like? I like seeing that burst. I wouldn't seen that burst at the beginning of the season. But lately he's been like making moves, being in a hole, getting shifty, and giving that burst, man, that speed. But I want to see him break a long one. I want to see him break a long one finally. And this could be a great game to do that.
Absolutely. We had a chance. I mean, the last game we talked about a little bit in the last pod, it was the alumni game. So, so you were there, I was there, Jesse Tuggle was there. You saw Finneran, the old crew, and we were all talking about the back in the day mentality about we wanted this team to get some nasty in them, to get that old school, to become physical and violent. And that's going to take our offensive line to really, take it to another level. Because these 100-yard games, it's Bijan, Algier, yards after contact. The offensive line has been doing better than we expected. And you got to give the big boys some credit. I'd say give the fullbacks credit, but he doesn't exist in this. So sad. I'm not bitter. I'm a little bitter, but I will talk about every episode, just every other. I'll make reference to the lack of fullback play we have on this team. But the offensive line is one where, as a honorary offensive lineman, I'd like to say they're on the incline. They're getting better every game. They're keeping Kirk cleaner, not perfect at all, but keeping Kirk cleaner. And I would love if they continue to improve, because maybe he won't do 500 yards. But if Kirk Cousins gets to where we know he can get, that'd be good, because it wasn't just 500 yards Kirk Cousins. They gave 243 yards to Spencer Rattler and then 5 touchdowns to Lamar.
Right.
Game against my Baltimore Ravens.
All right.
It was one where two things happened. One, I'm not too excited about. One, they showed where they have deficiencies. There's the reason they gave 500 up to us, and the reason that they gave 5 TDs to Lamar. And part of it is Lamar, but even giving up 243 to Spencer, their defense has holes in them. But they also now, I think, they're hopping mad. They want to prove a point. They want to get back on, played on Monday Night Football, short week for them. They want to get back and get that taste out their mouth as soon as possible. But the fact that their defense is so vulnerable and have been torched recently, as a couple of days ago, I'm curious to see now with their additions if they can make the adjustments to keep us from doing what we did before.
Don't forget about Derrick Henry having a monster game.
Yeah, that part too. And that's a great point to see why we could do it too. We have a two-headed monster.
Right.
Put Algier and Bijan and got our own little Derrick Henry because he broke a couple of long runs. So it's holes out there, man. It's holes out there, and our line got to get nasty and create some, and hopefully they'll do that. I like to see some double teams, some pancakes. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Some
pancake block.
Some pancake blocks, man. That's what I'm really to see, man. I want to see that, and we pissed off too. They're pissed off, and we're pissed off.
Yeah.
So who's more mad?
It should be us, man. It's got to be us. I don't and I love some of the interviews I've seen. They're not happy. Justin Simmons, Jesse Bates, they're not happy. Raheem, they're taking accountability and they're not happy because we squandered an amazing opportunity to do some really powerful things and go 4-0, and then come in this game, go 5-0. It was just going all the way over to Seattle, having that away game, winning 3, losing 3. It just seemed like if there ever could be a trap game, that was it. But that's out of our system. There is no more surprises. We know that every team can beat us on any given Sunday. They're professionals. So I think we're preparing like we've never prepared before. Like, this is a Super Bowl. If we do that, act like every game, treat every game like it is the biggest game of your life, leave it all on the field. Like, not just say that, but literally do that. And that's why I feel like when we were good, we did that. We go in the locker room, we're spent. We left it all on the field. We're not trying to, be cute or, wait to the fourth quarter. No, every play, every hit, every time we run through somebody, we try to run through their chest, take their heart, their soul. Like, that's the type of ball that intimidates people because they watch it on film and say, shit, we got to play the Falcons. We got to do this for 4 quarters. And I know we're capable of doing that because we've seen it in spurts. But now it's about showing up against these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I have fond memories about the Bucs. My hurdling touchdown when they had their creamsicle jerseys on. And were you hurt? I think you may have been hurt that game because it was like me, Jason Snelling. It was a bunch of guys that were filling in, and you weren't doing much. And so I was in on 3rd down. I'm usually in on 3rd down, but I was on 3rd down, and it was like a simple flat route. And Matt had Julio and Tony Gonzalez, everybody else covered, and he's like, I gotta go to Ovie. He threw it to me, threw it somebody, had a touchdown, and it was my year where I was tired of you going to the Pro Bowl by yourself because you went in 2008 was your first year, right?
Yeah.
Your first year you went. And then 2009 you went again. And I was like, you're not going 3 years and not taking that ain't gonna happen. So I was trying to, I had to do a campaign, like a vote for Ovie campaign. I just need like one defining touchdown. That was it. And I came over to the sideline. I'm kind of embarrassed, kind of not embarrassed, but I was like, I went to the camera. I said, "They gotta put me in the Pro Bowl now. They gotta put me in the Pro Bowl now." And Jason was like, "What are you doing, Ovie?"
Right.
I was like, "I'm sorry. I got excited.
Right.
Game. I'm playing for the Pro Bowl. I was like, I'm playing for the Pro Bowl." And that was against the stinky Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And yeah, so and I did go to the Pro Bowl. We did not win though. I would have. Man, I know the answer to this. Will you take a Pro Bowl or Super Bowl? Everyone says Super Bowl. And, because it lasts so much longer when you retire. I can't wear my Pro Bowl hat or my Pro Bowl helmet. I can't wear this on my finger and walk around. Hey, guys, see this? I'm really good.
Hey, I see you wearing some Pro Bowl shirts.
Yeah, I wear some Pro Bowl shirts because that's the only validation I get. Again, I don't have a Super Bowl ring. The only validation. I have a little Pro Bowl shirt, and it's way too big now. But Yeah, if you ask me, can you do Pro Bowl or Super Bowl? As much as I enjoy the Pro Bowl, Super Bowl, everyone chooses
Super Bowl, man. Super Bowl.
Yeah, because that ring that I experienced, that's something else. And you were there 2012, right?
I was there, yeah.
Yeah, so you almost got there. You
almost got there, man.
What happened, Mike? Why you ain't get there? I mean, was it that you didn't have a fullback? Was the running game not going well? Like,
First of all, I got hurt in the NFC Championship game. I got hurt, sprained my ankle that game.
What quarter?
I can't remember what quarter it was. It might have been the first half. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was first half. It was first half for sure.
Okay, so that's why we lost, because Michael wasn't there, and the reason you got injured because you didn't have a fullback. You had what was it, Mike Cox, Lusaka Polite? You had the freaking B team, not the A team. A team was in Atlanta, sitting at his house watching you guys. Maybe betting on you guys. Maybe saying you're not going to go to the Super Bowl without me. It was rough. I wanted y'all to win. I wanted you guys to win, but Thomas Dimitroff and Mike Smith, the guys who cut me. I was like, these rat. I was like, hey, they ain't going to Super Bowl without me, because you guys did so well without me. I felt a certain way, because I was like, they're going to be terrible without me. Oh, they're good. Oh, they're really good. Oh, they're going to Super Bowl. Okay. Didn't go Super Bowl 2008. Didn't go Super Bowl 2010. Didn't go 2011 when I was there. But now 2012 comes. You want to go to Super Bowl. Yeah. Anyway.
We start off hot, man. We start off undefeated, too, without you.
Yes. I was there. I was working for 99 The Game, and I came in. I'll never forget it. And my producer's like, hey, ask Michael Turner why their rush game has, and you guys are winning games, but you're winning it passing the ball, because OC was all about 5 wides, but the run game wasn't going as well as it should. So I asked him, hey, Mike, what's changed with the run game? You want to let people know what's changed? Any personnel changes? You're like, Ovie, stop. No, I'm not going to answer this. Not going to get in trouble, Ovie. No. Yeah,
trying to bait me in.
Yes, I'm trying to bait you. Yes, I was a bitter black man. I was not happy. I had some things to say, and I was going to say them. Gosh dang it. But again, we're on a tangent. Back to these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Back to this game. I'm excited to see, because this is going to tell us a lot about this team and how they operate and who they are, because if they can't adjust, if they can't make the changes necessary, if they don't have enough, what's the word I'm looking for? Just pissed offness, work, then it's not going to be good for us long term, because I think it's a matter of that controlled rage. A lot of the reasons that we lost the game against Seahawks was mistakes, pre-snap penalties, us just not being focused and on the details, from all across the board. Guys were taking turns making mistakes, and guys were also waiting around to see, you gonna make a play?
Right.
You gonna make a play? Anybody gonna make a play? Because usually, again, you have that Jesse Bates interception, that big, Simmons interception. AJ Terrell's knocking the ball out. Somebody's causing a fumble. Something happens. Cardell Hodge is taken to the house. You see, Drake London getting a crazy catch, shooting somebody. Darnell Mooney, Ray Cloud. Somebody's doing something. None of that. Everyone was looking around until the game said 0-0-0 on the clock, and we were done. So this is going to be a game I'm excited to watch. I'm doing an event. I think Shayla has me at a Hammerhead Grill somewhere doing a meet and greet. So it's close to the house, so it should be fun.
Oh yeah, that was my spot. Hammerheads, man.
Yeah,
that was my spot.
Falcons Bar Network. I'm giving them a free shout out. Hammerhead Seafood. Ovie Mughelli is going to be there from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. 415 Peachtree Industrial Boulevard, Swanee, Georgia. I'm going to try to make Hammerhead's Seafood and Sports Grill a sponsor for Bleav in Falcons, because I'm going to be out there cutting it up, signing autographs, and taking pictures, and getting my best Mike Turner on, being crazy. So Mike, before we get out of here, we got to show our other sponsor, Cherry Bundy, some love, because they are it when it comes to recovery. They are it when it comes to getting all the vitamins and minerals and all the stuff they have in there back in you, so you can do what you need to do. I have worked my butt off, because this wasn't like
here you go.
Back ago. I lost like 80-90 pounds, and my body hurts throughout that process, but Cherry Bunny has made it hurt less. So I don't know. Cherry Bunny and water at Cherry Bunny and like a little, Cavassier. What Cherry Bunny straight? How do you get Cherry Bunny?
I do like sometimes I do it straight. Sometimes I mix with a little lemonade.
A little lemonade, okay.
Yeah, a little lemonade, like a little cherry lemonade. Man, this stuff is awesome, man. I really do love this stuff, and it does help with sleep as well. Don't forget that part. No, the essentials of cherries, man. If you read about this stuff, man, I'm like, man, I ain't know cherry juice did all this stuff. Like the actual cherries do all this stuff, all this great stuff for your body, man. But I'm loving it, man. I'm enjoying it. I've been on it for like a month or two now.
All right.
And man, I'm loving this stuff, man. I just don't feel right without it,
Okay.
So.
Cherry Bunny, Michael Turner endorsed, Michael Turner approved. So if you need more than that, I don't know what you need. But if Mike likes Cherry Bunny, we all should. So Mike, any parting gifts for the fans, for the listeners, for the believers in the Falcons?
Oh man, just hang in there. Last night was kind of like an outlier to me. We didn't look ourselves. It was flat. We was a real flat team last week. It was just like blah.
Yeah.
I get my best. I take it they ain't take no Cherry Bunny that morning. but we're gonna get it right. We're gonna get this train going. Raheem said, he's gonna get this thing right. He took some blame too. Like we were just flat last week, and we're gonna bounce back, man. And he got fired from Tampa, so he so
that's right. That was special.
So he wants to stuff them out too, So this is that time, man. This is the perfect week for us. We both come out of a loss, both two embarrassing losses.
Yeah.
Now, who's more pissed off? And I Bleav it's gonna be us.
Yeah, we got to be, man.
Bleav in Falcons, man. Bleav.
Yeah, great stuff, man. Y'all like, subscribe. Follow us. Follow Michael Turner on social media, Instagram, Twitter. Let's get his numbers up. I mean, come on, he's Michael Turner, the greatest tailback in Falcons history. We can't have him like 8 followers.
Right.
I'll get on Mike and support him and keep supporting the podcast. We appreciate y'all.